There is a silent law governing the world, and most people break it every single day without realizing why their lives remain ordinary. Walk into any room and watch carefully. Some people are listened to before they even speak. Opportunities move toward them. Doors open without resistance. Respect follows them like a shadow. Others remain unseen. Not because they lack intelligence, not because they lack potential, but because they never learned the dangerous truth. Value is not given, it is perceived. The world does not reward effort, it rewards rarity. And the moment you understand this, you begin to see people differently. Status is not luck, influence is not charity, power is not accidental. It is constructed deliberately, patiently, strategically. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. If you are easy to replace, you will be replaced. But the person who becomes psychologically, socially, and strategically valuable enters a different reality entirely. So the question is no longer whether you have potential. The question is far more uncomfortable. Are you living in a way that makes losing you feel expensive? Because if the world does not fear your absence, it will never respect your presence. Section 1. The harsh truth about your value. You have been lied to. Every story you were told about effort, kindness, or potential was convenient for others, never for you. They told you life is fair, that hard work guarantees reward, that being good is enough. Machiavelli knew better. The world does not care about your struggles, your intentions, or your heart. It cares about one thing only, what you bring that cannot be replaced. Walk into a room. Notice who commands attention without trying. Notice who is ignored no matter how loud they are. The difference is clear. One is irreplaceable, the other invisible. Value is not measured by grades, degrees, or charm. It is measured by impact, presence, and scarcity. The rare, the skilled, the disciplined, they are sought. The common, the available, the desperate, they are forgotten. Stop asking what you deserve. Start asking what you offer, and then make yourself impossible to ignore. Scarcity is your first weapon. Be selective. Withdraw from the ordinary. Appear only when your presence carries weight. People chase what moves away. They respect what they cannot touch easily. This is not arrogance. This is strategy. This is leverage. This is how kings are forged while the masses remain powerless. Section 2. Silence, competence, and strategic relationships. Now that you understand the brutal truth, that value is earned, not given, it's time to sharpen the tools that make you untouchable. And the first tool is silence. Weak men fill silence with noise. They chatter to prove they exist, to seek validation, to hide insecurity. Powerful men, the untouchable, use silence to command the room. They let others reveal themselves. They let chaos come and go, while their calm presence bends the energy around them. Silence is a fortress. Words are weapons, but timing is mastery. Speak too much, and you dilute your power. Speak deliberately, and every word becomes gravity. Competence comes next. Charm fades. Charisma is temporary. A man remembered is not the one who smiles the widest. He is the one who delivers when it matters most. He solves problems others cannot. He acts while others debate. He builds, executes, and leaves results behind that cannot be ignored. Every skill you sharpen is a silent announcement. You are necessary. And then there are relationships, the network of leverage, influence, and opportunity. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Machiavelli dissected alliances centuries ago, understanding loyalty, utility, and betrayal. Surround yourself with mediocrity, and you stagnate. Surround yourself with the ambitious, disciplined, and relentless, and your edge sharpens. Relationships are not charity. Bring value first. Be indispensable before expecting anything in return. Strategic relationships teach the art of distance. Not everyone deserves access to your plans, time, or vulnerabilities. Protect your inner circle. Guard your energy. The wrong alliances drain you. The right ones elevate you. Every connection is either an asset, a liability, or irrelevant. Learn which is which and act accordingly. And when the world tests you, as it always will, mastery of these principles allows you to walk away. Walk away from toxic people. Walk away from opportunities that undermine your value. Walk away from situations where your presence is undervalued. Walking away is not weakness, it is ultimate leverage. Silence, competence, strategic relationships, this is the craft of untouchable men. Section 3. Emotional mastery and scarcity. With silence and strategy in your arsenal, the next battlefield is your inner world. Most men are slaves to emotion. Anger hijacks decisions. Fear paralyzes action. Desire blinds them to risk. The untouchable man does not deny emotions. He masters them. Pause before reacting. Breathe before responding. Let anger, fear, and pride pass through you like wind over stone. When someone insults you, do not snap. Let the silence stretch. Watch them reveal themselves. When someone seeks to provoke, smile inwardly. You have already won. Emotional detachment is not coldness. It is power incarnate. The moment you react, you hand control to the provocateur. The moment you remain unmoved, you dictate terms. Next comes scarcity, the first law of influence. Value is not in abundance, it is in rarity. A man who is always available, always eager, always saying yes, becomes common. Common things are disposable. Make your presence, attention, skills, and approval rare. Let others chase what they cannot easily have. Scarcity triggers desire. Scarcity commands attention. Scarcity is power without force. Competence compounds this power. Charm fades, but mastery endures. The man who solves problems no one else can, who executes flawlessly when others flounder, who delivers results quietly, that man becomes untouchable. Sharpen your skills, refine your craft, work when no one watches. This is invisible work, yet it builds a reputation that cannot be ignored. Combine this with strategic alliances. Your circle must elevate you. Protect your inner circle fiercely. Let in only those who add value. Test your limits or expand your horizon. Loyalty is rare. Guard it. Influence is precious. Wield it carefully. You are no longer just playing the game. You are shaping it, bending it to your advantage without force, without desperation, without need. Section 4. Legacy and long-term mastery. Now that you understand silence, scarcity, competence, and strategic relationships, it's time to look beyond the immediate. True power is not in a single victory, negotiation, or skill. It is in sustained mastery, in building a life and reputation that cannot be ignored, a legacy. Every decision compounds, every skill you sharpen, every boundary you enforce, every relationship you cultivate. These are bricks in the fortress of your future. Machiavelli understood this. Princes who acted impulsively, reacting to every insult or distraction, lost kingdoms. Those who planned, observed, and executed patiently built empires. You are no different. Discipline is your ally. Patience is your weapon. The world will attempt to seduce you back into mediocrity. Comfort will whisper, "Relax, you've done enough." Failure will taunt, "Quit, it's too hard." Ignore them. Let resistance forge you. Iron sharpens iron. Diamonds form under pressure. Men rise through relentless, deliberate action. Commit to one skill, one pursuit, one edge the world cannot replicate. Everything else is noise. While others chase fleeting trends, you compound mastery quietly, strategically. This is how untouchable men are made, not by desire, but by relentless action. Freedom is born from self-sufficiency. Emotional detachment, strategic scarcity, competence and alliances are tools, but the ultimate tool is independence. When you need nothing from the world bends to you. When your actions are guided by principle, discipline and leverage, you become untouchable. Ask yourself, what will you do tomorrow that you did not do yesterday? What skill will you sharpen? What relationship will you reassess? What silence will you practice? What boundary will you enforce? These acts separate the man who drifts from the man who dominates. Now, commit. Comment below, I am becoming untouchable. Strike like, subscribe, and share. Every choice, action, and disciplined effort is a step toward mastery. Step forward. Claim your value. Build your empire. Let the world witness what happens when a man becomes truly irreplaceable.